Hi folks, it's Teresa from Stringfield Ridge Farm. So today I just want to tell you about our chickens. We got this little solar piece. It's small. It's probably maybe a 3x5. And it goes to a hanging light bulb in there. So there's a hanging, we're not focusing good. Somebody's still up on the roost there. But it's got a really long cord, so there's plenty of cord to run that wherever you need it. And there's a hanging light bulb that comes on at night, of course. It just comes on when it starts getting dark. And shines a little light for them to keep them a little more daylight going. And it don't run long. It lasts just a couple hours, but it's enough to give them that extra couple hours of daylight. He's ready for this. He's ready for this. I think he probably sees this in my hand and is ready. But anyway, I got that on Amazon for about $12, $13. So not expensive, and I truly believe it's helped a little. So there you go on that. All right, so they've got some grubterra up in there, and they are starting to eat some of it around out here. They like to scratch. She's wanting to scratch it, so she's spread it everywhere. But they're waiting, I think, on water. Their water is froze up, and so I've got to go get some warm water and get put in here. And what we do is we fill these big ones up usually, but when it's freezing like this, we fill up this rubber bowl, and then we can just knock that ice out of there and fill it up with other water. I usually do it kind of lukewarm, so it's not real cold. So we don't fill this up much during the winter time. We use this rubber bowl so that you can just knock that ice out of there and fill it up again. By morning, it'll be froze again. But anyway, that's some of what we're doing to try to keep our flock happy until we can let them out again. And and we could let them out. We have let them out some on this snow, but they can't really find anything much to eat out here on this. So, and I don't like for them to be in the deep snow and get that totally up on their legs and you know, not be able to warm up from that. Now, we've all had our chickens stop laying or slow down production during the winter months. And it happens every year. We've been raising chickens for at least 20 years. And every year they slow down production. I don't know that we've had any completely stop. The only year, there was one year that a lot of people had problems, and some people thought it was the feed at a certain store. And won't go into all that, but if you know, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of people thought the feed that year was lower quality and causing the hens to not lay. And that did happen to us, and it wasn't just in the winter months. It started in the summer, and during the summer of that year, our hens just quit laying. We weren't getting any hardly at all, and then none. And people start complaining. Everybody was complaining that their chickens were either not laying or not laying as much, and it wasn't even the dead of winter. And then of course it fell over into winter, And then people were saying, oh, it's just because they don't lay much in the wintertime. Well, no, that wasn't all there was to it, because ours had quit laying during the summer that year. So we decided also that it probably was the feed, and we weren't supplementing their feed enough. Now, our chickens do get out in free range. They get out, we let them out almost every day, unless there's a predator around that we know of. And it just happened that during that time that year, we had a dog a neighbor dog came and killed all of my quail, and was after my chickens. He didn't get the chickens, but he was after them and had killed all the quail. So we stopped letting the chickens out at that time also. So they weren't getting out to free range and eat, you know, what they eat out in the open. And all we were giving them was that feed. So we weren't supplementing, which we should have been doing. If you're not supplementing your chicken's food, you should, unless they are out free ranging all the time. Then it's not necessary. But in the winter months, when they can't get as much stuff on, you know, out in the yard or in the ground, where they like to dig in the ground and get bugs, in the dead of winter, especially as cold as it's been this year, they can't get anything like that. So we have to supplement. And to keep them warm, we also add things to keep them warm. Now, I'm going to talk about all of that in this video. I'm going to tell you what we're doing this year and what we've done here and there before. And I'm also going to tell you what people that can't let their chickens out need to do. I have a friend who lives in town, and she can have so many hens and no roosters. So she has, I think, 6 hens, and she had ended up with a rooster, so she had to get rid of him, and my daughter took him. But she, I think she has 6 hens, something like 6 or 8 hens, and they have to stay in the pen. And they have a little house and they have a run, but they can't get out the yard at all. So they supplement with a lot of, you know, stuff they grow in the garden and stuff like that. But you can't do that in the wintertime either. So, so there's different things that you can do. And one thing, I want to go back to the year that the feed should have been supplemented. After we figured it out and started supplementing, I started giving them a little cat food for protein. I was giving them oats, which now I'm hearing don't give them too many oats and all that. And that's probably true. I don't think I did. I think I just sprinkled a little bit of oats in with their food once a day, you know. So so they done fine. We also gave them some cayenne pepper. We also gave a little cayenne pepper in their food to just perk them up and get them through the winter, and we still do that. Sometimes I use pepper flakes, and sometimes I use just cayenne pepper if I don't have any pepper flakes, like right now. The last couple of weeks it's been really cold here, and I used all my pepper flakes and ran out. So, and I just sprinkle a little. I don't give them a whole lot of that either. I just sprinkle a little in with their food. And I ran out, so this morning I used a little cayenne pepper. Now it is going to warm up next week. Oh, thank the Lord. So, so they'll be all right. We just supplement ours usually when it's really cold or snow on the ground like now. And one thing that
I have found that they absolutely love, and it's great for them, high in protein. It's high in all the vitamins and minerals and everything that they need. And I don't do this during the summertime because our chickens do get out in free range a lot. So I only do this in the wintertime. But if you have chickens that can't get out, you need to do this regular. Grubterra. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about grubterra, and they send you a free bag to do a video with them featured in it. I'm doing it this time because when they reached out to me, I was like, yes, they loved that stuff. Yes, I'll do it again. And I have bought a few bags my own self in the winter time to tide them over. It really helps them. It really will bring that egg production back up some. So it has crude protein, fat, which they need, fiber, calcium, phosphorus, and ash. And it is black soldier fly larvae. And if you have seen this, and if you fed this to your chickens, you know they love it. And if you have seen this, just reconsider it. It is great, especially when you can't let your chickens out to run around the yard. Then you need this. And you can add some other things. You can add some pepper flakes, some, a little bit of oats, cat food. My chickens like cat food, but it's more expensive and I don't want to feed them my good cat food. So, so I don't do that very often. But I do add a lot of different things. There's lots of things you can add. I want to also say, and this is not just for chickens either. This is for chickens, reptiles, fish, and birds. So, so if you have any of those things, it says produces stronger eggshells, keeps feathers healthy. It is farm raised. It has more calcium than mealworms. That's because it is the black soldier fly larvae. So anyway, I think this 1 pound bag, I don't remember the price. Okay, I don't remember the price. I'll put the price right up here because I don't remember. But anyway, so if your chickens, if it's winter time and you can't let your chickens out to run around, even if your chickens run around, they'll appreciate this treat now and then. But if you live in a place where you cannot let your chickens out, like my friend, please get them some of this. They need this and they will love this, and it will help you out and get you through the winter. So saying all that, I'll tell you something else. I'm all for the grubterra. It's great product and they are great people, and they help a lot of little channels out by sending them a free bag to do a video. And I appreciate that and think that's a wonderful thing that they do. But also, another friend of mine who has chickens, his egg production was down this winter, and he got some lentils. He got some lentils and cooked them and gave them to his chickens. And he says that that helped and his production was up. But he also cleared out a freezer and gave them a lot of stuff that was in the freezer. So might not be the lentils necessarily, but he supplemented. That's the whole point, is in the winter time, or if you can't let your chickens out all the time, anytime, get a supplement. So try this stuff out along with some other supplements, cat food, oats, lentils, vegetable scraps from your garden, or even ones that you buy at the store, vegetable scraps. There's so many other things that you can supplement your chicken's food with that can help them make it through the winter and make it through struggles and up their egg production and just make them overall healthier. And this is one of those really good products that I highly recommend. So thanks for watching. Y'all give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have a small YouTube channel, consider some of these affiliate links that they come out with. They will email you affiliate links to try their product and give a review, and usually give you a link to give to your subscribers with a discount, like the Mujo pain cream. I have a video on that, and they give a discount of 20% off that they gave me a link and a discount code for. So be sure you watch that video. You know, give an honest review. And that's what I always try to do. I don't tell anything that's not true. I don't try to get anybody to buy anything that I wouldn't want or don't like. So if you're a small creator, get in on these affiliate programs.